Our audience was agreed on very early in our production, so we would know how to make the script, setting and plot pander towards a specific audience to maximise sales. Early into the subject, we had to do market research on 100 random people leaving a cinema, asking their age, favourite film genre and other movie-related questions. From this, we could find the largest market for cinema goers to make a film that the largest group of people to go to cinema will enjoy and watch. Firstly, the age group questions were looked at, as they are the most applicable. As you can see, the lowest age group to go to the cinema was 30 plus, then 20 to 30, followed by 10 to 15, and finally 16 to 20, which was the most popular age group for people who watch films at the cinema. Because of this, we had to make sure people in this age group could actually watch the film, meaning it would need to be suitable to qualify for a 16 rating. If this was not done, then a large portion of the possible market could be excluded from the cinema viewing, which would lower overall profits. The gender of our viewers is also an important part of marketing, as men and women both prefer different things. These things can be played in our production to pander towards a certain gender. From the data we collected, we found that the male to female ratio was almost even, but males won by 60%, meaning that males are more likely to go to the cinema to watch a film. As the amount of males outnumber the amount of females, it makes sense to try and pander our film to a male audience by adding things males stereotypically like, such as horror elements and violence. By adding these elements, it would make males more likely to view our film. But we made sure that these elements weren't overused in our production to not allow females to enjoy it, as they were still almost half of the viewer base. The questions we carried out on the cinema audience also included the question about the horror genre. We did this to see if making our production a horror would interest the market of film watchers. As you can see by the data we collected, 80% said they would watch a horror film over any other genre of film. 80% of the market is massive, so making a film that wasn't horror would just be a bad idea. We had a follow-up question for people who answered that they would watch a horror film. This question was based around the type of horror they preferred. The winner of this category was psychological, which dominated over half of the people we asked. Because of this, we decided to create a psychological horror mainly based around market research, but also because it would be easy to create, as it relies more on tense atmosphere and good camera work than special effects and gore.